Oi, oi, we are back. We are back. Yeah, always be back, no matter what. But today, anyway, we're gonna discuss about a new issue. I think it's not a new issue as such; it's an old issue which has been pending. In actual fact, it's just now it's over exaggerated, right? So now um, we know what is going on in South Africa in terms of the illegal miners. Yeah, when you advise this government doesn't listen, they don't want to listen. They're the same as Malema. That's their problem, right? So when you advise them and tell them, look, guys, there is a need for you to address these issues, right? They don't want to listen. They think they know it all while they know nothing, right? So this issue of illegal migrants, people coming in this country, uh, first, it's not even the issue of illegal migrants. It's migrants who come here to mine. And if you look at the history of mainly Johannesburg, people have migrated here to come and mine, right? And when they migrated here, they end up settling here. Many, they are not even from here. Those who claim that they are from here, right? They are from beyond, yeah, wherever, how far they are coming from, right? But at because of the mining, right? So you can say they've been here like forever. I remember my grandfather uh, mm, came here in 1905. Yeah, somewhere there, right? My mother's father, um, I don't mean my grandfather, I mean my grandfather, right? So yeah, many they have came here because they are looking for greener pastures, and we know, right? Same as those guys who came from England, they were owing a lot there. Then they just post them here to come and mine to pay their debt, right? So that's the situation of miners. So now you have these people trapped in a mine, and worst of all, when they are mining, these uh, before you can mine, you are supposed to show where you are putting the funds for rehabilitating the place where you mine. But because they are these people called the politicians of the ANC, worst of all, what are they doing? They end up chowing or stealing that money. Then people now, instead of rehabilitating that place, closing it up so that nobody will ever go there and mine and do whatever illegally they are doing, then nothing is happening. You see? So that's the biggest problem that we are experiencing with these people of South Africa, mainly these politicians, right? So we look at this issue of illegal migrants coming here because somebody has told them, hey guys, there is somewhere to mine them. Let's go and mine. Because those people have mined there, they've been working there. So they go, they rope their brothers to come here, like the guys from Lesotho. Mainly, most of the guys from Lesotho who come to South Africa, legally, they come for mining, right? So now you have these guys who come here for mining. Then, when they have lost their jobs because of retrenchments and stuff like that, what do? Then they resort to illegal mining. I remember around 10 years ago, yeah, 10 years ago or so, the area around, what is that? Is it not City Deep? City Deep, yes, because at least those guys, they are reclaiming that tailings for the mining, right, for the gold mining. But there is this place there, Durban Deep. Yes, if you know Durban Deep, it's when you are going towards Kagiso, right? there is a squatter camp somewhere there, right? So those people, they started doing mining because there was a Harmony gold mine or something like that. I don't remember which company was that, but it was an old gold mine, right? So we used to do some assessments and stuff around that area. Then that's when we discover, hey, these people are working. They had an old place where they were staying there, had some squatter camps there. They even got the refinery machineries and stuff like that, right? So they will go under the belly of the earth trying to make ends meet. Many of them, they are not from here. It's just a matter of saying, hey, there is something. And you check in the whole of Africa what is happening. You have seen a video, if you have already, of some guys in the DRC having exposed a lot of copper mountain, right? So it's the situation that we are faced with here in South Africa of illegal mining, and it's not now. It's just that now it is reaching a boiling point, and that's when they start trying to wake up. And you check with this, government of South Africa, everything starts a little, you try to inform them, they do nothing. Then when things get like hotted, that's when you see them, they try to do what? To go there and start to, you don't know what they want to do. Because now, it's way beyond their resources, whatever resources that they are given the police. That's why now the soldiers are even complaining that, hey, you kind of like forcing the soldiers to be, deployed in stupid things of yours. Policemen were supposed to be deployed. But the problem is that the police, they leave it until it gets to a certain point where how do you solve it now, right? So now this is a big problem where who's got a solution? They don't even have a solution. Now they want to arrest the guys, but this thing has been ongoing and ongoing. Instead of them just tackling it while it's small, now it's too big. How do you tackle it? You see? And they are solutions that needs to be implemented so that we do not have this sort of things, right? At least implement solutions, proper solutions, right? And, that again, it has got an issue to do with the land issue, right? To say, whom does that land belong to? Why, if the land belongs to you, why are you not taking care of it? But that's when the rehabilitation funds issue come in. Because that land now, after the mining, I think the mining companies, they give it back to the state, then the state has to rehabilitate the land according to the funds that are available. But what do? It's the same as those monies that were stolen by the Gupta company. Those billions transferred to there. I remember once I see this Gupta guy driving a car called, what do they call that car? Very expensive car. It was 28 in the world, and that one was number 18 when I remember well, because there was this name engraved on the car, Paganizond. Yeah, this car called Paganizond. Very expensive. Yeah, his name was engraved, that guy. I forgot his name, but whatever. Gupta nonsense. That car was around 20 something million rand. Oh man, in those times, I'm talking 12 years back, yeah, somewhere around there. I don't remember well. So you can imagine, right? There are monies that there it is for rehabilitation. It's called rehabilitation funds. But at the end of the day, instead of these whatever so-called whatever you call them, to use that money to rehabilitate the place, to close up the place, to make sure that nobody goes into the place. Not at all. That money goes to somebody's pocket, somebody's Dubai house, somewhere, somehow. And you wonder, what is the problem with these guys, right? They are the same as the EFF people who cannot think, mindless people. Yeah, they put their minds behind. Instead of thinking forward, they think backwards. They want to take our countries to Zimbabwe. So, yeah, What are the solutions to this? First, rehabilitation funds needs not to be stolen. They need to work. They need to rehabilitate the place. Make sure that that place is well rehabilitated. It's not easy for people to just start digging anyhow, right? That's the first thing. Make sure that the money is utilized properly. Licenses. When this thing started happening, I said, but why don't they issue licenses for small scale miners, right? It can be South Africans, right? Not guys from outside, but at least those guys, they will be assisting whoever has got a license. That at least will make sense. Small scale, and they can be monitored and they will be able to pay tax and stuff like that. That grows the economy. Unlike these illegal guys, what are they doing? They take the minerals, then from there they sell it, and their head is being bought by even these big mines, right? That's to show how foolish this thing is, right? So now, if at least these guys are licensed, then there will be mining. You know where they're mining. They are taking care of whatever systems that they are using to mine with and all that stuff. So at least we know these people are responsible. But in these regards, these guys are not responsible. Now, taxpayers' money is being wasted there to extract those guys from the holes unnecessarily, right? Have these small scale farmers to partner with big guys, right? That's one solution. At least it will help them to gain the knowledge, to understand what is supposed to be done, to put safety first, to reclaim the land and utilize it for, proper things, maybe farming or something. At least let the land work. But in these regards, because we have people who are mindless, who do not care, and that mainly our government, right? We know South Africa is a mining company, a mining country in actual fact, rather. So if it's a mining country, it means to say mining legislation needs to be very strong, and in sense of how to get the wealth from the mining, and at the same time, how to take care of the environment after the mining, right, which the rehabilitation funds comes in, and also to make sure how do we assist our people to benefit from these mining initiatives, right? You got a lot of big companies which are coming from all over the world, coming here to mine. At the end of the day, what do they leave? Look at Johannesburg, silicosis, right? All over the place. I remember one time they were talking about the underground water coming up and stuff like that. And they were bringing about stupid solutions. And I hear this foolish consultant talking about, hey, we will, like it needs this billions. And I said, but come on, guys. There is a simple solution. Grout that place. Put grouting in there, right? And close those areas. Yes, it will cost a measurable amount of monies, but that is the rehabilitation funds that are supposed to be utilized there to close those holes, right? Put grouting. If you grout those places, then if you don't know grout, I don't even think the EFF guys knows what grout is, because they're useless. Anyway, so I kind of like don't understand why should it be hard to implement solutions which have worked before, right? That there is somewhere where you do copy and paste. There is somewhere where you do copy and understand and paste. You see, don't just copy and paste. You copy and understand, then from there you can paste afterwards, right? So that is the solution that have worked before. It will still work. Grout the place, right? Put grouting in there, pump grouting in there, heavy, right? Close the place up, right? Nobody will ever go in there. Why? Because as soon as that thing gets dry, it goes to, I think, almost around 40 MPAs. For them to go and bubble there, man, you will need heavy pressure, right? You will need many bars to break those 30, 40 MPA stuff, right? So that's where one needs to understand what is going on with these issues of illegal mining in South Africa. right? Our country has got a big problem, and our problem is mainly these government officials, right? They are not willing and they are not doing the right thing, right? And at the end of the day, we as the people of South Africa, we are the ones who are suffering. Now you want to smoke the people out of the holes. Seriously? Nchabeng? Can you imagine, man? Abavenda basho, hayi, bokokonda. Wokonda bavenda. What do you mean? Put the smoke in there. Smoke them out. Seriously, man? You want to kill people? No. Bring those guys to the app, negotiate with them, talk to them, whether they're illegal or what. They came here because you have porous borders, which at the end of the day is supposed to have been closed, and there are solutions. I said, along all the borders, just put farmers there, right? Put farmers with animals, lions and stuff. When those guys, they pass in, they find lions. I remember the Mozambicans guys, right? They'll pass through the Kruger National Park and the lions will devour them. At least you have a system that stops people from coming into this country, right? It might not be a good system, right? But at the end of the day, they're supposed to go to the border gate, enter in the right way. At least you know they are in the country. Now you don't know. What happens? They go, they start killing people here. They start stealing, raping women, of which that is supposed not to happen at the end of the day. In the first place, it's supposed not to happen, right? So you got this Malema guy, open the borders. China is a stupid, I'm sorry, but you can tell this guy is not clever at all, right? And that's the mindset he's putting on these young children called his supporters. That's the mindset he's putting. He's instilling that stupid mindset. This mind of not thinking well, a mind of not analyzing things. At the end of the day, these guys, they just talk anyhow. They just say whatever, comes in the mind, not analyzing it to think that, oh, okay, what impact does this thing have, right? So all I'm saying is that this thing of miners trapped in the old mines supposed not to happen in the first place, right? You got places in in the Rustenburg area, in the this gold belt area, houses are falling. Why? Because people, they didn't do the rehabilitation of the land there, right? There is cracks all over the area. No matter what proper foundations that you had, but if the land at the bottom, 2 kilometers below is crumbling, it will take your house with, you see? So that's where the problem is. And at the end of the day, we, as people of South Africa, we say nothing about these issues. We leave these people to do what they want, how they want it, and that has got an impact on our lives. Mainly diseases caused by whatever they've been mining there, right? People are having problems, lung problems and stuff like that. But these are the things that we as South Africans, we need to say no, right? We need to say we are tired of you guys not listening to us because this is a problem. And we keep on trying to advise them. Do they listen to advice? No, they don't want to, right? So we need to fight those things to say, guys, this is what you're doing is not right, right? We need to have a proper system that is being followed by everyone, no matter you are not a resident of this country, but as soon as you enter here, you need to follow the rules, right? So, yeah, that is that. All I'm saying is that it can be solved, right? But it's a matter of people who are in the realm of power, if it's power, to do the right thing. Oh, see you on the next video. Yes. Sharp, sharp.